Kiz, I'm reading your comment there, mate. Yeah, thank you for that little reminder. Check, check, check. We might even be early. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Press that button. G'day, Stu from UAVPOOCHES here, and welcome back to the FPV Mix, the greatest live stream on the internet. We're going to have some fun, go through your questions. Today we are rigging my mum, asking her a bunch of stuff as well. But this is the FPV Mix, the drone, I guess, live stream of the week. The best time that you're going to have sitting in front of your computer. I'm rambling, but let's do it. Find out who's in the chat. And first things first, like we start off every single stream, I need to check, is my microphone working? So check 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you guys hear me? Let me just send this over on Discord. Can you guys hear me? Let me know, is it coming through? Let's find out who is in the chat as well. If I'm just scrolling down right here, I can see Chuck Souls is saying yes, he can hear me. Drunken FPV says Mike. So I don't know who. Hey Mike, how you going, my friend? RS7 Drivers here as well, the legend himself. Chuck Soul sounds good. Yes, Mike, good to go. Very clear. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Thank you very much for that information. And I want to know, how you guys going? It's been like 2 days since we were last here on the stream hanging out, and I've got to say, I'm feeling good, fresh to death. We woke up early today. It was nice to spend a bit of time with the family as well. Had a bit of an early one last night. Woke up feeling refreshed, ready to do the stream today. I've had my cup of coffee already, got my soda water ready, bladder is empty, Ugg boots are on, Doggo is here as well, so you can see old Charlie Pooch chilling out down there as well. So Doggo's here. He is, I was going to say he's fast asleep. Looks like we've woken him up. What, are you guys talking about me? We're talking about me? And we're going to be having some fun as well. I can see Drunken Untraced is saying hello, and Will Barlow is saying he's got 136 Turbo Bs, and I love them. Great little drone. Yes, they are, except mine burst into flames because I decided to run them on 4S. It was a bit of fun, though. And Roland Waldcheck says, I just got a dog. They are so sweet. Well, congratulations, because you know, I'm all for FPV, but having a pooch, just something nice. I've had Charlie for about 8, 9 years now, since he was a little pup, and he is an absolute legend. We got Double A as well. Chase Fee. I always struggle, so I'm just going to say Chase F. That's he's in the house as well. Chucker FPV, he's tuning in now. We got 47 people watching. Jay Boston says, always a ball in here, Stu. You flying somewhere due to stage 4. If anybody doesn't know Jay Boston, one of the best skaters there is around, does some amazing content as well. You know what, Jay? In my feed this morning, your Rosa the Shark video popped up again, so that's still doing the rounds on YouTube. Drunken is saying, sheesh on the soda water again today, Stu. Things are gonna be wild. And currently on the lockdown, back to Joe Boston, it is getting a little bit tricky to get outdoors at the moment, actually. So not too much flying for me. Oscar Medcow is saying, it's 1 a.m., but I came to say hi. I got to sleep on this one, though. So thanks very much for tuning in, saying hi. Oh, I haven't even hit that thumbs up button, actually. Silly me. We're about to ring my mum in just a little bit as well. Well, not just a little bit. We're going to be ringing my mum at some point in today's show. Let me open up a notepad so we can start recording some questions. Questions for my mum. We're also going to be doing our jackpot giveaway. So we've got some little prizes to give out to you guys, including one of these little micro drones. That's going to be going out. And also, I got to say, where did I put it? It was around here. Here it is. It's right in front of me. Golly gosh. Can't see the forest for the trees. We've got this bad boy. It's one of the Hawk Pros. A very, very fast little racer right here. This is the Pro version. That's for all you guys who are in the UAVPOOCHES family as well. I've been recording your names on a little list. And so far, there's about 35 people. So someone today, that is going out. There's no conditions, nothing like that. You know, you're not going to miss it. You don't have to email me. I'm going to hang it up. We're going to make sure that goes home to one of you guys today as well. So that is out there. But let's do it. Some questions for my mum. What do I want to ask my mum? I want to ask her, all right, if I could ask my mum anything, what did she want to be when she grew up? All right, so let's find out, because these have been some great segments for me to find out a little bit about some history about my mum. Last week, woo! We won't go into what she was talking about last week. We're just going to move straight on here and find out. Mr. Gauze is saying, Stu, you cheeky rascal. He's going to be a little robot face, some beers as well, and a little fist pump. So there you go. That's going straight back to you. That Chuck Soul says looked a lot like a Hawk 5. Yes, yeah, that's what I meant. It's Hawk 5, the Pro version. And does ours come with all the props? So that's from Postman Drones. You know what? No, it doesn't. You get this exact version here. I will find you some prop nuts, though, and maybe I'll throw in something a little bit special. I might put a limited edition Velcro strap or something, one of the UAVPOOCHES ones. I'll put something special in there. But I'm going to say no props today. There you go. You just get this one. I'll sign that prop. There you go. So you can have a signed prop as well. We'll send that out to you guys. Big D, FPV, the absolute legend as well. Great to have you around, Big D. Thanks for being in this hobby for such a long time as well. I think if I remember correctly, are you from Jersey? I don't know if that's just popping in my head, but I definitely remember chatting to you a few times in the Discord and in the Patreon as well. And we just had our first super chat of the day from Super Deluxe. He says, new video premieres tonight in 2 hours. Stu, you're the man. So we will have to check that out for sure. I'm just going to put your name in here, Super Deluxe. Let me click on here. And then I can tell you guys what is happening in the show. So if I jump over here to the stream, so we're going through what to expect in today's show. We're going to be having a bit of, it's been a little while since we've done this one, some UAVPOOCHES, dogs and pets in the drone world. We'll have some of them. We've got some straw polls I want to ask you. Of course, we're going to have our trivia questions because it's been something that's been a bit of fun. I did a trivia video yesterday, actually. We've got a lot of questions to get through. We're going to be picking 10 of the best trivia questions to ask you guys. And then we're going to maybe check out some build of the weeks, a build of the week. Of course, we're going to be asking Stu's mum. I wonder if Kiz has, man, these super chats, I'm going to get to them very soon. They're flying through. I wonder if Kiz or Random Family Man, if they've done a clip that, what has to be one of my favorite segments of the live stream where you guys take what I say and you make it completely out of context. It is ridiculous, it's insane, and it is borderline almost unsuitable for this platform that we're streaming on, but I absolutely love it. So we're going to be having a look at them, and of course we've got some giveaways towards the end. Just all in all, having some fun. We're going to be streaming for about 90 minutes, and I've got to say, I am feeling good. The stream hasn't crashed. We're rocking and rolling, and I was even a little bit early. I was hoping to get, but here before it said waiting for UAVPOOCHES, but here we are. And let's check these coming through as well. Johnny DRC, I'm going to add your name in here, my legend friend. Johnny D.C. So thank you very much. He's saying, I hope I win. I sure hope I win it. And Super Deluxe with a $4.20 donation. $4.20, I should say, super chat as well. He says, the FPV army goes stronger and more powerful. So that's the second one. Mate, you're going to be broke by the end of this show, Super Deluxe. So there we go. I am grateful for everybody who is here. And before we get started, I want to say, no matter what you are doing, what you are flying, thank you for being here. And it can be a bit of a tough time for some people out there. I know a lot of people are in lockdown. A lot of people might be struggling at this time. And this is a happy place, a fun, positive stream. And whether you're an expert at drones, whether you're a beginner, I am just here. Thank you for watching. And you are appreciated. You are smashing it. And it's great just to be able to chat with you guys, hang out, and have some fun on the stream. These streams are the best part of my working week. And just, yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here. You being here is making my time better, and I hope you're getting something back for it as well. So, that's we're getting a little bit emotional here. I just wanted to say you're appreciated, and you're doing a fantastic job, and I'm proud of you. Now, let's see who else is here in the chat, and Super Deluxe has sent to another one. He's saying, spreading the love. Stop it, brother. Stop it. You're gonna be too broke by the end of this. Another $4.20 there as well. And Postman Drone says, I can see his super chat coming through. Hey Stu, I just thought of the Nazgul 5 4S Radio Master TX16 and some cheap 1800 DMs. My wallet wants to punch you. So there we go. Punch me in the neck. I love everything that you've ordered, bar one of those. The 800 DMs, not my favorite goggle of choice. Luckily, they're relatively cheap versus the other things you've bought. The Radio Master TX16S, mwah, Absolutely a delicious radio. I can even get a website up on the screen so you guys know exactly what we're talking about. That is this just here. And let me scroll down. Here we go. The beautiful Radio Master TX16S. Jump over. Let's have a look at this screen share. This is the radio that he's got. And if anybody is interested remotely in being in drones, doing FPV, I'm going to share this as well. UAV Futures, the greatest drone website on the internet. Go check it out right now. But this here, this radio, it's just well thought out. It works well with Crossfire. It's just a nice, cheap radio. And when I say cheap, you know, some people might say $129. That's not cheap, Stuart. It is for what you get versus some of the other competitors out there. And I don't like Free Sky anymore. This radio, it is going to last you. This is the cheapest radio you can get that is going to last you the length of the hobby. So you may never need to upgrade as well. The Nazgul, I've actually got a Nazgul right here, but I've got we just opened this 2 days ago on stream. This is their new version. It's the DJI version. It's got some very, very fancy tech in here. A lot of fun. So I will be, I don't know when we're going to review that, whenever I get out and actually have a chance to fly this thing around outside. So that's over there. But yeah, the Nazgul you're going to love. The only part which you probably will upgrade in a little while will be those DM Radio Master, DM eSheen goggles. That's the only part that I'm on the fence on. But don't feel too bad. You're still going to have an awesome time. And if I have here, let's see. So that was Postman Drone. Super Deluxe, stop it, mate. He says, money is not worth the paper it's printed on. Okay. All right. So some people think it's worth a bit more than the two. I don't know how much it costs to actually do a print of a $4.20 note, but that could be very popular in some places of the world. Speaking of $4.20 meat pies, we're going to have to get some of them, maybe eat them on the stream. Chris Fitz is saying that color scheme. You like the color scheme of this? I think it looks, it's pretty cool. Should be easy to spot as well. Some of those fluoro colors. And here's a little bonus tip. If you don't mind what your drone looks like and you are mainly after function over form, you should think about printing your GoPro mounts and stuff in hyper. Guys, come on. I'm trying to talk here. That's enough with the donations. I am trying to, what are they talking about? Oh, that's right. Okay. If you're printing, print in like some bright yellow hyper pink TPU. Some people might say, that's too girly for me. Well, I'd be saying, look, you're not going to care if it looks girly or not. When you've lost your GoPro and you're searching through long grass or a tricky to find environment, a bright pink GoPro is definitely going to be a lot easier to find. So that's my little tip there if you do have a choice. Kayla McCormick saying, what is something my mum's favorite? And she's trying to get me to say a bingo word there because we are playing bingo as well. There's some bingo cards for those who are interested. I see what you're trying to do there. You got to try a little bit harder than that. If you've got some other questions as well, legit questions for my mum, so you can throw them down, ask them, besides those bingo words and Postman Drones. He's asking me about the O2Cs or the Fat Sharks are also sold out. So I would go the O2Cs. And Chucker FPV, with his donation as well, he's saying got the Sky Zone O2Xs and his other stuff in the mail, his radio as well, and he can't wait. Wait, did I just say... those bingo, man, you guys have got too many bingo words in here as well. I'm going to put Chucker's name in just here. And you know what? I'm going to give a little disclaimer. If I put your name in here twice, well, you know, bad luck. Bad luck your name's in here twice if I accidentally put your name in here twice. I'm going to put Super Deluxe in here twice as well. Thank you very much, Super Deluxe. And let's see. My quad has a bright yellow TPU. It's so nice. Did I see Westside in here as well? Someone's saying Westside. He's saying hey, and I want to say g'day to Westside, who is one of the best video editors and just an all-round legend of a dude. Man, it's getting warm in here. Talking about Westside, I wish I had some cool T-shirt reveal. You know, like that was all planned, but it's not. It's just getting a bit warm. Yeah, Westside doing some amazing stuff as well. And we've got a super deluxe. Brother, what are you doing? You're insane. With another 420, he's saying, what's your high score on the pinball machine? My high score is about 1.7 billion. You can see the pinball machine over there in the background. Grumpy Trevor's high score, it is 2.9. My high score, I think, is 1.9 billion. and Trevor's high score is 2.7. So the jerk, I don't know how he did it. I have like this sneaking suspicion, although I don't want to. He says it's legit, so I'm going to take his word for it. But the moment before I went to get, because I got that pinball machine from Trevor, right? We play that pinball machine live on stream every Saturday stream. At the end, we hang out, have some fun. Super Deluxe, stop interrupting me, my friend, with those donations. Stop it, people. But something about Trevor. Yeah, Trevor's high score. You know, I wish I had have checked the high score before we brought it over here, because when to pick it up. Oh, Trevor, you've got a very, very high score right there. Did that happen to come just before? Did he take the glass off and just cheat and get that high score just before he sent it over to me? I don't know. That's the tricky part that we need to find out. But he says it's legit, so we're going to have to believe him. But he also gives me something to chase as well. Trying to beat that 2.7 billion high score. It's not impossible, because there's something in there that's called double round, and if you sink all those balls, you can get a double round, and it will just double your entire score. So maybe you had an absolute cracker of a run, and then on top of that, hit that double score jackpot. So, you know, it's believable, but man, it is tricky. I've had that thing for about 2 years now, and I still haven't beat it. All right. Well, Barlow, I'm going to throw your name in here as well. Thank you very much, my friend. And if anybody would like to, I'm going to talk about our donations in just a little bit, because I've got something that you can see on the screen. I want to explain. I've hit caps lock. I want to explain that a little bit. Also, if you've got some questions for my mum, we're going to be calling her in about 10 minutes' time. She's been watching this stream as well. And Super Deluxe is saying with his another $4.20 donation, BQE pilots in the house. So FPV, what RPM says a faster FPV, just got the Radio Master in stock. And Chase F. He's got an Osmo action cam coming on Tuesday. So excited. And Double A, it says, Stu, I'm curious to what to think of my comment on my last video. What do you know? The comment pertaining number 8. Okay. So you guys and Toxic Vera, thank you very much. Toxic, you absolute legend. One of the FPV legends. You can see this one. Come on, Stuart, get your sides right. One of the FPV legends up here. Thank you very much, Toxic. I'm going to put your name in here as well. And thank you for actually, that donation has put me on track to what I'm talking about. So you can see, if you guys are interested, so this is something we tossed up a little bit. Man, I can't wait for that to be pushed into clip that. But these patches, right? We had this idea where maybe we could get some little patches made, and it's come up on the stream before, where do you want to get some UAVPOOCHES stream family patches? I'm not sure what the artwork will be. I'm not sure what the actual end design will be, but maybe we could get some of them embroidered. We can post them out. We could probably give away one per week or something like that. Think of it like, I don't know, I know BotGrinder has his bot coins that he does for people who do video edits, and I want to do it for people doing competitions or anything like that. It is just going to be, so it won't be you have to make a video, nothing like that. I don't want to steal BotGrinder's thunder, but it would be nice to have, I guess, some patches to give away to you guys. What do you think? And I guess we will see if that live stream, so that live stream patches down there, if you want that, well, there you can donate towards that. And if you don't want that, well, I guess that bar's not going to do too much growing. But thank you very much, Toxic. He's saying, missed your last 2 streams, missed you all. And going back to Double A's comment as well. Drunken Bullet says, put my name on the list. Hi, Mum. Okay, Drunken Bullet, I will do that. Drunken Bullet. We need some questions from Mum, guys. Please, let's make a... we got Old Gravy Leg FPV. He's saying, hey, what's going on, buddy? It's great to see you around here. I guess you would say on the second best stream on the internet. Mouse FPV. He says, couldn't you glue a tile to your GoPro? Oh, yeah, you could. I guess if you're going to lose one of them, you can do that. Super Deluxe, you got to stop, bro. If I win, respin until someone else wins. All right, I'm going to put respin next to your name. All right, we can do that. Respin. There you go. What a kind individual. Look at that. He's saying if he wins, he just wants to share the love of FPV. And I got to say, Super Deluxe, I hope you have a fantastic day today. You are being just what a legend. Just here, spreading the love of FPV. Random Family Man says, oh, you got held up with customers. He's here as well. Moon Runner. You know what? I've been forgetting someone. Oh, my God. I can't believe this has happened. And please, Mum, we need Mum's questions. Mum. Lucas is saying, what's up? Zoran is saying, are we going to have he's trying to get me to read out some bingo words. But, guys, anyway, Thank you, Moonrunner. He's saying Charlie wants some bow wow chow for breakfast. Absolutely. That's what I've forgotten this whole time. You guys have distracted me. Charlie, look at this. We'll open the packet. Oh, we got some of these bad boys. Barbecue lamb flavor. It's that time, Charlie. It's breakfast time. It's breakfast time with Charlie Dog. There you go. This is from so many people, Charlie. I've forgotten. All right, we got especially from Moonrunner. We got some from Drunken Bullet as well. We've got some from Super Deluxe. There we go. You can have so many pats as well. License to Drive. I've got to put your name in here as well as Donnie. I'm putting your name in. Donnie says, got a minute. Mum, what was the worst punishment for Stu growing up and what? Guys, I've got to focus here. Come on. I'm trying to run it stream for you guys. Donnie wants to know, this is what we're going to be asking my mum. What was the worst punishment for Stu growing up and what did he do? Okay, so this one's from Donnie. I've got to type this one out. And Donnie sent through, let's see, his donation of $4 4.20. And he wants to know, what was the worst punishment you could give to Stu growing up? I know what she used to do that really annoyed me. And what did I do to deserve this? All right, thank you very much, Donnie, for that question for my mum, because we're going to ring her in just a little bit, and I want to make sure that she, I don't want to waste my mother's time. I appreciate everything my wonderful mother is doing, and if you've got some questions, please throw them down below. Kaylin McCormick as well, thank you very much. I can see your super chat coming through saying, what is mum's favourite animal and why? And I also have 2 super chats just there that I need to read out. So this one is from Kaylin. Thank you very much, Kaylin. Mums. I can just copy those ones. I don't need to type those because that's just plain straight from YouTube. Those ones are easy. All right, mum's favorite animal and why? Stu, something wrong with my quad. Fly nasty. I love it. Fly Nasty is saying there's something wrong with my quad. He's got a gyro score error, but he's written it in such a way that he wants me to read out a certain bingo word. Very good right there. Eric Allen, FPV, let me put your name in here as well. But he's saying, what's going on, brother? I just got off work. What day is it where you are, Eric? Is it Sunday night or have you just finished from Monday morning? I guess both of those are. I'd probably like to finish work on a Monday. If you finish Monday morning by 10:30, you're having a good time. And License to Drive is saying, what did the Australian say to the hawk? Good eye. I don't get it. License to Drive, but I'm gonna put your name in here as well. All right. You might have to explain it to me. Let's see. Some more questions for my mother, Dira, the birth giver herself. Postman Drone says, Stu's mum, have you ever had to pick Stu up from jail? So there we go. We'll let mum tell that story. We've got right there. And John Thomas says, does your mum enjoy Americans? I don't know what, but we can ask her. So there we go. This one's from John. Wants to know, I'll reword this. Do you enjoy America? All right, because she has been there. All right. John Davis says, flying all day with the Spectrum, $1 something. All right. Okay, so he's having a good time there. He's eating some, it looks like he's eating some gummy bears or something like that. Chris Fitz is asking me about some other bingo words. Sounds like that, yes. Drunken FPV wants to know favorite sausage recipe. I don't know who you're asking there. You need to tag me. If it's for my mum, make sure you put @mum so I know exactly what we're going to be asking her. And Postman Drone says there's a story. Lol, I was only kidding. Well, maybe you're just going to have to wait and see. We're going to be calling her in just a little bit. And Super Deluxe sent through $4.20. And I'm going to add this in here as well, Super Deluxe. Just because your mum is probably cool as F. Well, you'd be surprised with those $4.20 donations. last week, Mum gave away some almost incriminating evidence of, I guess, what she used to get up to in the, I don't know, the 70s or the 80s or something like that. I was like, Mum, settle down there. But I'm sure that based on your little icon there, you would probably approve. And Chuck Saul says, Stu's mum, have you ever seen Pink Floyd live in concert? Okay, so we'll be asking her that a little bit. If you've just tuned in, welcome to the FPV Mix, the greatest drone live stream on the internet. We get together, we have some fun. We've got a big show coming up in just a little bit. We're going to be ringing my mum, asking her some questions. That's why we're taking some questions from you guys as well. We've also got Clip That, a segment where you take everything I say, you mash it together and put it out of context. We're going to look at some builds of the week. I'm going to be asking you some trivia. And then we're going to be doing some giveaways as well. All right, let's jump over to this part and make sure that we can see everything. So thank you very much, Chuck Saul. So about Pink Floyd. Cam M. Crystal says she ran a drug cartel. No, I don't think my mother would be. My mum is kind of into sewing. Super Deluxe is asking what was Stu's worst girlfriend and why. Oh, I don't know if we want to. Let's ask. Do we have to ask that one? I don't know about that. All right. Let's see. And Random Family Man, he's definitely listening. He's going to his next job that he needs to do. And Toxic FPV, I think Super needs a legend status. Showing mad love tonight. All right, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'll put him up here because there is a difference. Every single one of these people on this board has, I think the donations that came in, some of them were like, I know Brad33 had like an absolute, like his donation was about $300. Every single other one of these persons has sent through a $100 donation or greater and wanted to do at least something besides saying thanks in person and on stream and everything. I just want to, I guess, recognize that, and so that's up there for the long haul, the absolute FPV legends. But Super Deluxe, I'll tally them up. I'll see how you go, my friend, and see how close we are. Not that, please look, and I want to make please, Super Deluxe. I'm not pressuring you in any way. I'm not telling anybody to donate. And definitely do not feel pressured to be like, I'm going to do $100 to get on there. Please, that is not what I'm saying. That wasn't that conversation at all. Please do not feel any of that pressure. I am grateful for any donation, big or small, or even if you are just here hanging out, having fun. That is the main purpose of this stream, to brighten up your day. You guys can have an amazing time. I love doing this, streaming this with you guys. It's all just about sharing that FP love. So all that stuff aside, I just want to say, most importantly, thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. And yeah, I hope that some way or another this stream is enriching your day. Okay, let's have a look here. We're about to ring my mum just a little bit. B-Man is saying, hey, Stu, I hit a power line today, and when I went to rearm, the one motor is spinning choppy, and when I plug it into beta flight, it spins till it stops, and then it beeps. Is it an ESC or a motor? It could actually be both. So it sounds like only not all the poles are working on the maybe only two phases are working like that. It could be a broken ESC or it could be a broken motor. So I would probably replace the ESC first, find out what happens, and if it's a 4-in-1, I don't know. An easy way to check that is you can just solder out one motor, put a new motor on there or one of the other motors that does work and find out what happens, and then you can find out that problem. So you can troubleshoot that without having to buy any equipment first, and then if you find out it's the motor, well, then you know what to replace. If you get the same results and you have the old and you have the new motor on there, well, then you know that it's going to be the ESC. All right, we are up to $14 for our little donations right here for the UAVPOOCHES live stream patches. Postman Drones is saying, what? Wait for it. Okay, he sent through a little icon as well there. Thank you very much. I'm going to put your name in here, even though I might have already I have done that already. But I'm going to double up on your name here. Postman Drones. There you go. 2020. And also Super Deluxe says, I was born a legend, I'll die a legend. All right, well, I hope that's in a long time to come, Super Deluxe. So please don't do anything too crazy today. And Bill FPV, he is saying, what a star of the show. Well, check this out. The DOG, was he going to hear this? What? Did someone say my name? Yeah, that's quite. I'll just have a little bit of a tour. Thanks, guys. All right. That's from Bill FPV. There you go, Charlie. All right. Scruffy dog right there. All right, and Timothy, he is asking, hi all, at Stu's mum, does Stu look like his father? So here you go. I'll tell you a bit of actually no, I'll wait because I want have a guess. What sort of haircut do you think my dad has? So there we go. That controls that. I got to put that in here. All right. And let's see. Drunken Bullet says, ask mum when her sewing live stream starts. She'd like to watch it. Man, I don't know about that. You knew my mum was struggling to install an app on her phone so we could call her on Facebook. So yeah. All right. And Kiz Bartlett, Sushi Mum, is there anything you wish you did when you were younger? That is an interesting question. See, this is why you guys are on the stream, so I can find some stuff out about my mum as well. We might look back on this, and I might look back on this, and God forbid, when my mum's no longer here, and think, oh, that's right. Oh, so thank you very much for some of those questions. When did I start liking drones? That's from Mark's FPV. Thanks very much for tuning in, Marks. We'll find out a little bit of drones as well. And Charlie can spell. Rain retracted. A bowl haircut. That's from Anthony Bottom. And a big shout out. This is why this is crazy story. For some of you guys, you might know this, but Anthony Bonham, right? I have not spoken to Anthony in, I would say, 26 years, maybe something like that, because I used to sit next to that kid in primary school. He was one of my mates in primary school. I can remember going to his birthday party. He was always into monster trucks and truck racing, and he just an all-round kind individual. And then I guess we went to different high schools. Didn't really talk to. I think I might have saw him once or twice at the pub. But then, yeah, and here he is in the live stream. I can see him, and he says, "Yes, that's him." He was in one of our other live streams as well. So big shout out to Anthony Bonham. All the way from my hometown primary school. So there we go. What a weird, wacky world. Toxic FPV reckons my dad's got long hair, don't care. It's your dad all day. And JFBV says your dad's haircut looks like Grumpy Trev, so absolutely no haircut there. Postman Drones as well saying bald haircut, big bush in the backyard, so you might be right on that regard. And Double A has sent through a donation as well of $20. You absolute legend. I'm going to put your name in here as well. That's going to be going towards... That's for you guys, those ones. That's to get the family patches. And he says, Stu, put this towards the live stream patches. It's a very cool idea. Hopefully I'll get lucky and win one from one of those live streams. Thanks, buddy. All right, thank you very much. We're already up to $34.45. Here you go, Charlie. That's from Double A, and that's going towards like getting a patch. I don't know what are you meant to call them. Like I know in some militaries around the world, they have certain patches that people can put on their shoulders or on their front, and some, I think we don't really have, I don't know if we have Cub Scouts in Australia or something. They have like little badges or something, I think you see in some of the movies, or the Junior Woodchucks on DuckTales and that sort of stuff. But yep, that patch is going to be going out to you. I'm going to maybe work on a few little designs, and it's up to also what the embroidery design place can do and see what's possible, what's not possible. It will definitely have UAV Futures on there, and I'm thinking we can get something like Live Stream Family and maybe put a couple of other jokes and that sort of stuff in there as well. RS7 Driver says UAV Futures unit patch. Okay. UAV Futures family patch. Stu's crew patch. Boy Scout patch. All right, we're getting a lot of patch related comments right here. Patch me in, operator. Check, mic, check. And Crystal is saying, yeah, we've got patches for scouts. Okay. Postman Drone says plus $2.79. All right. Exclusive insignia coming in from Super Deluxe as well. One thing, though, you have to make difference, please. There is a link, a totally separate link, if you want to donate towards those patches. It is in the description of here. Otherwise, YouTube takes far too much of a cut. YouTube takes like 30% or 40% of if you send it through YouTube. And I think the link that is in the description, it takes about 1%. So there is like a UAV Futures Streamlabs link that takes about 1% as well. All right, and thank you very much, Super Deluxe, mate. I gotta stop you. You gotta stop you. You need some of that. You gotta save some of those dollars for a lovely meal, or get yourself a beer or something like that, my friend. Drunken Bullet says, I would say your dad's rocking the mullet cut. Well, who knows? We're gonna ask my mother in just a little bit. All right, a couple more questions, and then we're going to be ringing my mum. We've got 89 people watching, 50 thumbs up. Let's do it. I need you right now. This is probably the big one. Then we can move on to the next segment. I'm going to pick 5 more questions that I want to get out. So let's ask my mum some questions, please, and then we're going to be calling her. What's something that you would like to know? What is something you might ask your mum or dad? Maybe your mum and dad have, maybe you're an old gentleman, you're like, you know what? Or an old lady. Let's not discriminate here. Maybe there is something that you would like to know about your parents, and you think, gee, I wish I had have had that chance. Let me know that question. What would you like to ask your parents? And we can ask my mum this as well. So let's see. Gap Tooth Granny, he's saying, what was Stu's worst class in school? Ooh. Yeah, school, eh? It's probably just even getting to the place. Uh, let's see what she's. Yeah, this is when I would feel bad. I can remember I was probably being a lazy teenager, not really taking an interest in school, and Mum had probably not given up, but you could see I had broken her in terms of going to school, and she would, before she'd go to work, she'd open the door and say, are you going to school here? Are you going to school today, Stuart? And I'd say, yeah, maybe at like 11 o'clock or something like that. All right, how did my mum meet my dad? That's from Game of Drones as well. That's I don't know. I don't actually know. All right. Let's see. And Postman Drone said, Stu's mum, would you love to retire? Would you love to retire? Why? So that's from Postman Drones. And we got a couple of other Super Deluxe. He sent through a $4 donation. $42 donation. Brother, thank you. And he's saying all your base it's spelled differently, soup deluxe, but he's saying $42. All your base belong to us. We're gonna put this to the chat, right? So super deluxe. You've seen just how many donations he's gone through. He's just went through a $42 donation. Would you guys like to see him on the FPV Legend Wall? Because it's definitely getting close to that $100 mark. It's up to you guys in the chat, yes or no. Please let me know if we can put Super Deluxe up here. And if we say yes, I need to find out, what does he want on here? Does he want that donation name, or does he want his other, I guess, YouTube name here as well? And Drunken Bullet as well, with his donation of $14.32. So thank you very much, Drunken. An absolute legend. His name is already on this wall, actually, just here. And he's saying $14.32. Patches on. All right. So let's see. People are saying, yeah, absolutely deluxe. Evan just turned in. Put him up there. JFPV is saying, yes, yes. Chase is saying yes as well. All right. Russ Wolf is saying, sure. So that's the colorblind old man himself. I'm going to let those comments roll in. I'm just going to copy a few more of these questions. So Mark's saying, Mum, what was it like not having cell phones, etc., when Stu was young? So maybe even when she was young. I want to know, what was it like before mobile phones, before the internet? What does she think of my YouTube channel? And I'll pick one more question out here. And let's see, what are we going to ask my mother? Super Deluxe Legendary Stu deserves legendary donations. Pay them in cash. Super Deluxe, you absolute nutter. Mate, I'm no legend. I'm just the same as you guys. Honestly, and I want to make this really clear. I am just the same as you guys. I'm no super skilled pilot, nothing like that. I am just an everyday bloke who enjoys drones, enjoys flying around and hanging out with my mates, having a laugh. The only difference is I point this stupid camera at myself, and we just go for it, and we find out what happens. And I want to stress this too. It doesn't always have to be perfect. If you would like to make content, you just be yourself, and it doesn't always have to be absolutely stellar. You've seen how many technical difficulties we have and all that sort of stuff, and that's important for me to show that, look, I'm just human, just like you guys. If we were out in the flying field, we'd be having fun, talking drones, and of course, staying 1.5 meters apart. But other than that, we'd just be hanging out, all having a bit of a laugh, and I'm sure it would be a great time as well. And then let's see. I don't know what John Davis is talking about right here. Something about no idea what he's saying. Evan is saying, "Did you see my video based on that?" I did not. Sorry there, Evan. And then, what's the most embarrassing thing I did in my 20s? You asking me or asking my mum? All right, we'll ask my mum what she thinks there. Let's do it. I'm going to have a simple soda water. We're at 57 likes. Wow, 91 people watching. So we can definitely change that ratio. Let's do it. If we can get 70, as soon as we get 70 thumbs up, we are calling my mother on the phone and asking her some of these questions. Moser131, all hail the Quadfather. And what are you guys up to as well? I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you've just tuned in, we're about to call my mother. We've got some clip that segments coming up. Of course, after we ring my mum, we might do some drone trivia. And my mum actually likes trivia questions. If she reads them from the newspaper, the old lady. I don't know how many people buy newspapers anymore, but like I can remember as a kid, they'd always read, not as a kid, actually, as like an adult. Sometimes she would even ring me up and ask me this is what this says in the paper. How many of these can you answer? All right, we're at 65. 5 more thumbs up, then we're getting on the blower. Ringing mum. Find out what she's doing. JFPV saying, thumbs up, guys. I don't know what John Davis is asking right there. What's in 7-1? Not too sure. Neck punches unite. And Mark's FPV says, by the way, it's me, Mars Bars. I changed my name just in case I get sued or something. All right, thank you very much. And Super Deluxe has also said, Stu, don't be modest. You're the best FPV YouTuber personality down under. The people have spoken. All right, well, we've got Trevor here too. Trevor's pretty special. He lives in down under. We'll take that. Maybe I am the best FPV YouTuber in southern, eastern, lower part of Australia, excluding CBD areas. So there we go. We've narrowed it down quite a little bit, but maybe we can ask that. Experimental says I killed the trivia, but who's the best freestyle pilot? Come on, 5 more thumbs up, then we're ringing my mum. Ladies and gents, I am speaking to you. If you are watching this and you haven't pressed that thumbs up or thumbs down, we'll take one or the other. Let me know. And then we're going to be ringing Mother Dearest. Jimmy is saying in my street. John Davis says, grab that thumb. And Toxic at Stu's mum, if you could go back in time, change one thing, but it would alter the rest of your life from that point, what would you do? Would you do it? All right, let's ask, and what would that thing be? Very cool. All right, we need one more thumbs up. One more. We are so close. Carlos D says, sorry, I'm late. There we go. We've hit 70 thumbs up. Let's do it. Let's ring my Mother Dearest on the live stream and find out what she's doing. Oh, I've got some Facebook memories. Look at that. Apparently, I got married 4 years ago. Woo, thank you very much, Facebook. I'm sure that wasn't... I just had this mini panic heart attack of like, nah, that can't be our anniversary. That doesn't seem right. I would be in big trouble. Although I might have forgotten. I'm pretty sure I haven't because it's the wrong month. But yeah, you know, let's anyway. I digress. We're not going to allude that I've forgotten my wedding anniversary date because of course I remember that. Let's ring my mum. Here we go. Let's see. It's funny. You can see when I've called my mum. 3rd of August, 10th of August. Then we've called her. Let's have a little bit of a test. Time to give her a buzz on the telephone. Start a voice call with my Mother Dearest. Is she going to answer? It's like I'm on a radio show. Hopefully this comes through for you guys as well.
Hi, darling.
Hey, Mother Dearest. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm very well. How are you?
I'm well. Do you know you always answer that phone with a bit of a giggle as well? You must get excited getting ready for the FPV Mix, the greatest live stream on the internet.
Obviously. It's my whole 15 minutes claim to fame.
That's it. Well, We've got 88 people watching, and we've got a whole bunch of questions here to ask. But before we do that, how have you been?
Good. I went to the surgeon today and I've got my foot out of my boot. I can walk normally after 6 weeks. We'll start to very slowly and cautiously. I can drive the car being able to for 6 weeks. So pretty good.
Russ will be very jealous. Our old war vet Russ, one of my mates, he's always hobbling around. I think he's got.
Yes. Yep.
So we'll have to pass some numbers along. But yeah, and other than that, everything good. How's the weather? Cold?
Beautiful. It's, I don't know, I'm in a t-shirt. It's gorgeous here up in Queensland.
It's freezing, absolutely freezing
I
down here.
I know.
I've got some questions here if you don't mind.
Oh, hang on a tick. Wait 1 minute, lovey. I've got an alarm on my phone.
All right. There we go. Too much technology for the old mother dear. We've got an alarm on the phone. Someone's going off. Oh, all right. So RS7 Drama says, yeah, for Stu's mobile
I
mum. So
think
there
I'm
we
back
go.
again.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
back.
there you
You're
go.
back.
See, it's too much technology for me to
That's
handle.
it. You know what? We're going to ask you, speaking of that, so this one's from Mark's FPV. He says, at Stu's mum, what was it like not having this tech, cell phones, etc., when Stu was young, or even when you were young? What was the world like before everyone walked around with a mobile phone?
Okay, I suppose I was fortunate in so much as at my home, as you know, Grandpa was an academic, and so I lived in a home with encyclopedias. And so we were always, if you wanted to know something, you had to look it up in an encyclopedia, as in a paper encyclopedia. But today, I'm on the internet all the time. Every time I watch TV, Stephen and I, anything we don't know, I go, oh, let me look that up. So you
That
find out a lot more knowledge quicker. Not
that
that I
is
can
the
remember
most
it.
boring answer about
Oh, don't,
learning.
I'm
It's
sorry,
about
but
learning.
yes, but when you get older, that's important
Yeah.
because you just
What about
think,
when you were younger,
oh,
like hanging out with your friends and not going anywhere, and like being like, oh, I wonder if I don't know what
well,
your
I
friend. I
wasn't,
wonder if Bob is home. Should I just ring him on his mobile? Where you
yes,
at? Send him a text. Like what was that sort of
well,
stuff like?
when I was little, my friend, my best girlfriend, she lived down the road from me, which was often the case. Your friends were in the neighbourhood, and so we'd arrange after school. I'd say, oh, I'll come down to your place to play at 4:30. And that was the word you used, came down to play. And so you'd go down to her place for half an hour, then you'd walk back home. So you made all your arrangements during school time to catch up after school. I never went anywhere on weekends to friends' places. So
Was it
well,
not?
Grandpa didn't have a car. And
Okay.
so,
Uh,
we would have had to walk.
we just got
So,
a donation. Says I emailed you, Stu, and a hello, mum. Thank you very much, Kaylin, my friend. This one is I want to know what did you want to be when you grew up? So this one's from me. What did you want to be when you grew up? What did you have aspirations or dreams of being that you
I
wanted to
wanted
be?
to be a cook, which was called, today it's called a chef,
Mm-hmm.
or a interior designer.
Yep. And that didn't
Or
obviously
or a
didn't.
graphic artist,
All right. So we're
because I
branching
was
out.
good at
We've
art.
got a
So
few. Okay.
creativity.
Few different things right here. Let's see. This one is from Donnie. So one of the legends himself, and he says, "What was the worst punishment you could give Stu growing up?" Yeah. What was
Probably just telling me had to stay at home, I guess. Not that you really went out anywhere that I can remember. Was probably stay at home, or perhaps not. Maybe it was not watch The Simpsons.
Nah, you know what it was? The
No,
worst punishment you could give
taking
me.
you on a family holiday.
Oh yeah, that was also pretty bad. I definitely did not like that. But the worst punishment you could give me was when you change the internet password. So it'd be like,
Oh,
that was like the
yeah.
one. I don't know what you would call it. The one vice that I had, the one weakness that like, okay, all right, I'll have to be good here to get the internet
That's when you're a
password
lot
back.
older, though.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was when
yeah,
you were a teenager. Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
All right. This one from Kaylin wants to know what is mum's favorite animal? What's your favorite
Um,
animal and why?
I guess my favourite animal would be a magpie.
Okay.
Because we've got one around here and it used to come into our yard. Obviously, the people that lived here before, they had grandkids. I think they used to feed the birds.
Mhm.
And this one magpie has always kept coming. And one time he bought a little baby and it grew up and it was lovely. But then there's a sad story of that, of course. The baby got squashed on the road at the roundabout here.
Oh.
But the mother kept coming back and she still comes back today and she does a beautiful song.
All right.
Magpie caroling is a beautiful thing to listen to.
A little bit, a little bit, a bit depressing right there. This one, people saying loving the burps as well. So mum having some soda water. Sorry, mum, if that's coming through on the phone. Postman Drones, have you ever had to pick Stu up from jail? You ever had to bail me out?
No, never. As far as I'm
Never got
aware,
in too much trouble from
you
the
didn't get
cops.
into trouble.
Too good
No.
at running.
Yeah.
John Thomas, do you enjoy America?
Loved America.
All right.
Totally different than what I expected.
What
Loved it.
was the best thing about America?
How nice everybody was.
Oh, don't tell them that. They'll get a big head. Oh,
And how different to Australia?
yeah. This one is from actually Super Deluxe, a legend who is watching this, and he sent through a $42 donation before, just to be kind.
Wow.
He said, "Just 'cause your mum is probably cool," and then it says AF. Now, any idea what AF might mean? Let's just no profanity here, but
I
I
was
think
just going to say a profanity.
yeah,
Cool as.
something else. Cool as frogs.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. I don't. Yeah.
Yep. This one
Okay.
is from Chuck Sauls, and he is asking, Mum, have you ever seen Pink Floyd live in concert?
Yes, I have. I have. Sydney Entertainment Centre with your dad. We
Okay.
went down. It was great. They had a big inflatable pig inside the stadium that flew on, well, didn't fly. It was on wires floating above them.
All
Yes,
right.
I did. I was
All right.
very fortunate.
Timothy Jones, does Stu look like his father?
Yes, he
Do I?
does.
Okay.
Yes, except Stu's father's more fair. He has blue eyes. Stuart's got my dark eyes. But when Stu, and I consider Stuart very handsome, and when Stu's dad was a young man, like 19, 20, the movie Mad Max had just come out, and your dad looked very much like a 19-year-old Mel Gibson.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I'll ask him
I know
about
it's hard
that.
to
He'll
believe
probably
now.
laugh.
I know
Jeez.
now. And now we're asking about your dad's haircut now.
Okay, yeah, we are. We were asking what sort of haircut does my father have. So a whole bunch of people were guessing what sort of haircut does Dad have. He's still got the
He's
same
got a
one.
mullet.
He
He's got a
definitely
bloody
he
mullet,
does
and
have
he's
a
in his
mullet.
60s.
He's got this huge mullet. God, he hasn't had he's had the same haircut pretty much as long as I can remember as well. So there
No,
you
not
go.
when he was. No, when he was, 19. Mullets weren't. Well, they were just a slightly different version of mullet than what it is today. Not
Yeah.
quite as long down the back. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, he's got a mullet, which is pretty hilarious. Drunga Bullet wants to know, if you're going to start your sowing live stream, you'll tune in and watch it. Any sowing on the horizon? Going to stream it to the internet?
I wouldn't even know how to do that, sweetheart. I was
That's
flat out trying to get the alarm off my phone.
all right. Kiz would like to know, is there anything you wish you did when you were younger?
It'd be yes. It would be the two things that I wish I would have kept pursuing further.
Okay,
One was piano, because I think as an adult to be able to just sit down somewhere and play the piano, or in a shopping centre, just walk into a shopping centre shop and a music shop and just play some beautiful piece of piano would be rather nice. And ballet, Stephen takes me to the ballet and I just think, I did it for a decade. I shouldn't have given up. I should have kept going. Anyway.
I am listening. I'm also reading some comments as well. Like Super Deluxe is saying, my dad probably drives a badass ute as well. He does definitely drive an old ute around. It's super old school though, not a fancy fast one, just like an old, very old one. Gap Tooth Granny, what was Stu's worst class in school?
I don't know. I'd say English.
Yeah, I'd say I think so. If I had
You were
to pick
good with
one.
maths and science, which is very typical of a lot of males. So yeah.
All right. And how did this one's from Postman Drones as well? Stu's mum. Actually, no. Game of Drones. How did you meet? How did you and Dad meet?
Well, we met at where Stuart was born in the town, which has only had back then about 20,000 people, and you met where everybody else met, at the pub.
All right.
I was 16, which was underage in Australia.
Oh God, do we want to tell this story?
But no. But I didn't drink. I didn't even drink till I was about 22 for some reason. Your father drank enough for both of us together.
There we go.
You just go to the pub. Everybody would do that. After I went to TAFE, your girlfriends, you'd all go to the pub and you'd have a lemon squash and hope to meet a boy.
All right. Let's see. Moving on. I don't know if I was just kind of phasing out there, listening about mum and dad, their meeting at the pub. But all right. Let's see. Postman Drone, Stu's mum. Would you like to retire and why?
Well, I'm very fortunate. I am retired and I love it and it's great.
All right. Super Deluxe sent through a donation of. He seems to be sending through a lot of donations at $4.20. So he really enjoys those $4.20 meat pies. Yeah, the meat pies, $4.20, and he says he is having a cigarette in honor of my mum. So there we go.
I don't
We're
smoke anything now, though. I haven't
yeah.
smoked anything for decades.
All right. Chase says, what do you think of my YouTube channel? We got 3 more questions, and then I'm going to
Great.
be just, I guess, saying goodbye. All right. So you think it's great? And Charles would like to know, what's the most embarrassing thing you did in your 20s?
Me.
Yeah. What did you do in your 20s that was embarrassing? We're now looking back, you're like, oh, that was embarrassing.
Well, it's sort of a little bit embarrassing. And this was when I was at work.
Do I
at
want to know
uni.
this story?
Yeah, no, it's not
Okay.
bad. But
Okay,
it's
no,
about the
I'm
only,
joking. Go.
it's the only thing I can think of, and it's so stupid. I fell out of the car in the car park at work, getting out of the car. I sort of got myself caught up in the safety belt, and my arms, my top half of my body fell out the door, but the rest of my legs were still
How old
where they
were
should
you?
be. Oh, well, I don't know, say 25. These things happen, darling, as you get older.
Yeah.
You're way past that.
Did you
But
hurt
that's about
yourself?
it.
Were you okay?
Yeah, well, I had gravel rash on my hands
Oh,
because I
no.
was in the car
Time to
park.
take the
But
day
that's
off work.
about all I can. That's about all I can think. Yeah.
All right. And we've got one here as well. Another one from one of the absolute legends, UAV Futures legends here, which says, this one's from Toxic FPV. Stu's mum, if you could go back in time and change one thing, but it would alter the rest of your life from that point, what would it be, and would you go and do it? So what would you change
Ooh.
growing up? You know, you did something, you know what, I'd probably do this differently.
Well, not grow. I suppose
Well, it just, I guess, in your life. It doesn't have to be
in
growing
my
up.
life, that's pretty simple, and that would be with Susan, with Stuart's sister. She was diagnosed with diabetes at 3, which meant insulins for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
If you could change time, I wish that had never happened to her. It changed my whole life.
Yeah, but you can't change it. Are you saying you wish we just give Susan away? Is that what you're telling me?
No,
Say to my sister,
I'm
there you go,
saying
Susan. We do wish we sent you off to the orphanage, and we are sorry here that you still have to be here watching
no,
this.
but if that would be one thing I would change. It would be that she didn't develop that
Oh,
disease.
okay, all right. So that she didn't have diabetes.
Yes,
All right,
yes,
all right.
of course.
All right, fair enough. All right, there we go. We'll let it slide that one. I think actually, Mum's back trailing here, Susan. We will send you off to the orphanage if we had that choice. All right, that's our story, radio. Thanks very much, Mum, for jumping on here, answering some people's questions. What have you got on for the rest of the day before I get on with this stream?
I'm going to do some lap swimming today, seeing I'm able to drive the car.
Okay.
So I'm going to drive up to the pool, indoor pool heated in Queensland, and do some laps, which will be very nice. First exercise in 6 weeks.
All right, no worries. Well, thank you very much, Mother Dearest, for tuning into the stream. I love you a lot, and I will
Love you, darling.
talk to you, I don't know, next week, I guess.
Yeah, well,
right.
hopefully before then, though.
Okay, all right.
You.
Bye, Mum.
Okay, lovey.
Okay.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So there it is, my wonderful Mother Dearest on the phone. I think I've hung up here anyway, unless she's still coming through here. But if you can hear, Mum, thanks very much for being on the phone. What did you guys think? What was your favourite question as well? Chris Fitz is saying the meme potential here is high. JFPV Stu got to get plugged into beta flight. As well, I've got to scroll down here. Zoran wants to know, when are we doing UAV pooches? That will be in just a little bit. So if you actually have a UAV pooch you'd love to show me, I would like to see your pooch pitch. That sounds terrible. I would like to see your pooch pitches. Oh, my goodness. But put it here in a live stream, a general chat. This is where I want to see it. Man, the amount of inappropriate context discussions we can have. Here we go. On the side of Patreon right here, underneath UAV Futures posts, live stream, general chat right here. Thank you very much, Sean, as well. With his little donation of a unicorn. And if you send me an email too, I will be checking it after the stream. I don't check my emails on stream. It just gets a little bit tricky. So we're going to be looking at some of these pictures here. If you have something you'd like to show us, a UAV Futures Pooches, put it down just here. We're going to be checking that out in just a little bit. Back here to my face cam. All right, JFPV saying, bye, Mum. Evan is saying, why to keep posting memes in Discords about sausages? He doesn't get it. And I'm starting with the FPV. Should I get, this one is from AV1, should I get $300 or a $100 goggle? I recommend that you should get these right here. If I go to uavfutures.com, there is a guide on which goggle to get. and this would be my recommendation. These O2Xs. I'm going to post this link right here for you guys. Press this button. These goggles right here, I would recommend to get these. They're around the $250 price point, and they're just, you're never going to need to upgrade them. They're a great goggle. These are the same goggles I use. These O2Xs, I use these goggles every single day that I go out flying, unless I'm flying around digital, but that is a whole bunch more money. So if you can't afford to go digital, well, getting a pair of goggles like this, that's going to be the way to go. But that's there. There's a big write-up about it. You can see what we thought about it as well. I see Tony's flying around with looks like she's got some attitudes on right there, attitude V5s. But yeah, overall, that would be my recommendation of choice. Back here, phase cam. And then Kiz Bartlett's asking some sausage questions right there. And JFPV says, spend the money on something you're going to use a lot. So yeah, you're going to use your goggles, invest a lot in those goggles as well. Right now, what we're going to do, it is time for... It's everybody's favorite show. It's time for trivia. Some FPV trivia. I'm going to come up with a jingle. It's trivia. It's trivia. Stuart, did you know it's trivia? It's trivia. So there you go. How's your ears right there? Let's do it. I'm going to ask you some questions. We want to see some answers, A, B, or C. How much drone knowledge do you have? Here is 10 trivia questions. I'm going to put your knowledge to the test. Building on yesterday's video I actually did. We've got a lot of trivia questions. Got some new ones here. We're going to start it off. I want to see an A, B, or C in the comment for each one. Let's do it. I'm going to read them out, so you're going to have to listen. God, this one is a doozy to start us off. This drone question, this made me laugh. Whoo! And it is from Steve. So Steve has put this one in, and it says, "How do I auto-tune my props?" Is the answer A? Oh, man, it's pretty full on. It says the answer A, take yourself out. Is it B, eat something that could be sausage? Or is it C, punch yourself in the sea? So I want you to read between those lines. We're keeping it family friendly here. How do you auto-tune your props? A, take yourself out. B, eat some sausage. Or C, punch yourself in the seafood. Let's see what people are saying. A lot of punches. All right, everybody's saying a mix of B. Game of Drones, he says B. KD2RDH Larry is saying C as well. Gunner is saying A, B, and C. And we've got some other questions from Timothy. What happens if I got two air units on at the same time? Can I switch between them with the DJI goggles? I don't know if it binds to both of them at the same time. I've never actually tried that, so I don't know there, Timothy. But I would recommend not plugging both of them in at the same time. All right, and Russ Wolf is saying D. JFPV is saying all of them, but a lot of people are saying eat a sausage. I'm going to say, yeah, that can be the correct answer. Let's scroll through here. I wish I could randomly pick some numbers. Let's try number 54. Let's see. Oh, we answered that one. That's 53. We're going to jump up a little bit and see some of these new questions. What are people saying? And okay, here's one. Trivia question number 2. So, and it's this. No one's put their name in here, so we're not sure who this one is from. What does the brand Korea-Ria's name Korea-Ria mean or represent? So, Korea-Ria, is it A, just a cool made-up name? Is it B? Is it Maori, the indigenous people of New Zealand's name for a falcon, a native bird to New Zealand? Or is it C? It simply translates to drone. So Korea-Ria, what does it actually stand for? Is it a cool name? Is it a Maori name or Maori name? I'm not too sure how to pronounce that, the way it's meant to sound, from about a New Zealand hawk, or does it stand for drone? So Kiz Bartlett, he's saying C, stands for drone. Beard and Hammer, he's saying B. Moser is saying it stands for sausage. Jay is saying it's been an hour already. Damn, yes it has. Hit that thumbs up button too if you appreciate playing some of these games here. We're at 79 thumbs up and 2 thumbs down. Let me know, how are you feeling? Let's see if we can get over 100 likes on this video. Kids are saying, I mean B. Take a Flight says C. Robert says C. B for bird. All right, I don't even know what C is. C is it stands for drone. The correct answer, Korea-Ria. what does the brand Korearea's name Korearea mean or represent? The answer is B. It is a Maori name for the New Zealand falcon, a native bird to New Zealand. So that's the indigenous people of New Zealand. The correct answer was B. So very, very cool little question right there. And I can finally pronounce Korearea. This one, gee. Okay. Oh my gosh, am I really reading this out? All right, this one is from Fly Nasty. And he is saying, what does 420 mean in the FPV community? In the FPV community. Is it A, Bot Grinder's not so secret sauce? Is it B, a TBS new wing design name? Or is it C, a fully charged lipocell? All right. So what does 420 mean in the FPV community? Bot Grinder's not so secret sauce, a TBS new wing design, or is it a fully charged lipocell? Let me know with your comments, A, B, or C. Some people saying A. Gamer Drones is saying C. It's a fully charged lipocell. Timothy Drones is saying C as well. Eric is saying C. Take a Flight is saying C. A lot of people saying a couple of A's as well. Toxic is saying it means meat pies, and other people saying it means bot grinder. So we're getting a mix actually. 420 for breakfast, 4.2 volts. That's from Mustang 007. Russ says C as well, a fully charged lipo. The correct answer, this one is from Fly Nasty. Says the correct answer here, and we're based on what the correct answer is here. It says it's C. It means a fully charged lipo cell. So there you go. All those people. I would have put in the 4 and 20 meat pies, but there we go. So that's that one. Moving on. Question number 2. I don't even know the answer to this one. Let's see. This one where we're jumping back to drones a little bit. Which Betaflight firmware is more focused on tiny whoops? So a firmware just for tiny whoops, is it A, Emu Flight, B, iNav, or C, Falco X? A, B, or C. What is more focused on tiny whoops? I'm going to Charlie on your bed, buddy. People want to see you. He's walking around. Have a seat. Yep, I know. I'll give you a snack soon, buddy. A, B, or C. What is focused on some tiny whoops, the firmware of the flight controller? The correct answer, because I know I've got to wait for some of these. There's a bit of a time difference as well. So a lot of people saying A, C. Postman Drone says Postman for the win. Lol. All right. The correct answer here, it was A, Emu for light. It might be easier too if I can put some of these on the screen if they're available. All right. So this one we can do this. So this one is from Oz. Let's do this screen share. This might make it a little bit easier so we can find out what we're talking about as well. And he is saying the coolest line of sight trick. So what is the coolest trick that you can do? Super Deluxe is sent Super Deluxe. You madman. All right, he's saying don't forget Charlie. I'm going to read this question out. Give Charlie a little bit of a snack. What is the coolest line of sight trick that you can do? Is it an inverted yaw spin? Is it a knife edge yaw spin with backflip in the middle? Or is it a Tasmanian devil? What is the coolest line of sight trick that you can do? I'm going to feed the Poocho while you guys are answering that. A, B, or C. Let me know, what do you think the coolest trick is? Jumping over here to Doggo Cam. Here you go, Charlie. Oh, Charlie, come on. Sit. There you go. That's from Super Deluxe. It's having some bit of brekkie there. People saying knife edge. A lot of people saying a B. I can't do any of those. That's from Bread, Beard, and Hammer. Jumping over here to screen share. Chris Fitz is trying to make me say some bingo words. You've got to try better than that. A few people saying D. There is no answer D, guys. If you have the answer D, you need to tell me what D is. That sounds terrible. Within the reference to this question, a lot of people say knife edge. He said the correct answer was C, a Tasmanian devil. I don't even know what a Tasmanian devil is, so we're going to have to find that out. All right, let's go to the next question. I've got to press this button so I can get the this. Let's see, so I can make sure that the question is appropriate. This one. What does Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm a bit worried about your answers. What does BF stand for? All right. So what does BF stand for? Does it stand for bite frost? Does it stand for before flight? Or does it stand for bra flight? What does BF stand for? And if you've got something else as well, if you've got answer D, you can put D and put your own answer after that, and I'll be able to read that. Postman Drone saying, "Where's the D?" Kiz Bartlett says, well, when a random family man and a woman loves each other very much, man, I don't know. Toxic is saying his answer is D, beta flight. That's what I thought. That's what I would have said as well. What does that stand for? People saying before flight, before flight. I think my answer, I would have picked bite frost, but I don't know what the actual answer we picked here. Ava one is saying D, it stands for boyfriend. Let's find out. Let's see. B, it stands for C, bra flight. All right, so bra flight. That's what it stands for apparently. Based on that, moving on. Let's do the next question right here. I'm not too sure how many. Maybe we'll do two more trivia questions. Michael M. We've already read. He's entered his twice for some reason. Let's see. Okay, this one is a drone question, so I like it. I like it. Screen share. Snorkel FPV says, what do you have to make sure before you're using a parallel charging board? Do you have to make sure the brand of batteries has to be the same? Is it B, so before you use a parallel charging board, do you have to make sure the battery capacities must closely match? Or is it C, the voltages of the respective cells must closely match? Which one of these is it? A, B, or C? Do you have to use the same brand of batteries, the same size of batteries, or do the cells have to be similar? Which one is it going to be? A, B, or C? Or if you've got your own answer, if you've got D, throw it down below. A couple of people saying B, the capacities must be the same. Captain Kirk says it's F. There's no F option, brother. Double A is saying C. That's confusing. So double is saying that the answer is C. Toxic is saying C as well. Johnny DRC is saying B. Man, how many acronyms are in there? Johnny DRC says B. Whoa. Greg is saying C. Toxic is saying throw down the D, and Captain Kirk says I just jumped in, no idea what the question was. We're talking about parallel charging boards, right? If you're going to be doing some charging on a parallel board, what you need to make sure, I think this is this one. So it doesn't matter if you're using the same brand of batteries or not. It doesn't. That's irrelevant. The capacities closely matched. That's irrelevant as well. As long as you're not putting in too much current, that is not the part that is going to be damaging the batteries. You can use a 4,000 milliamp hour battery and a 2,000 milliamp hour battery. It doesn't matter that much as long as it's still going to charge totally fine and evenly. But you do need to make sure that the voltage of the cells is similar. So within a tenth of a volt right there. The correct answer, of course, was C. Moving on, the last question, drone trivia. Let's find a good one as well. So Snorkel FPV's put in quite a few. Let's see, can I get any troll questions? Or are we going to have a drone question? We've got a lot of a lot of drone questions, which is good. I didn't even know the answer to that one. Okay, let's see. Man, we've got a few camera questions. Oh, okay. Let's see. This one is from Ryan, and this one's about Mr. Steele. So let's see. I don't know the answer to this. I haven't cheated and I haven't scrolled down. We're just taking what this document says. What is Mr. Steele's first name? So we're talking about Mr. Steele. Is his name A, Davis? So is it Davis Steele? Is it B, Steele? So is his name Steele? I don't know. Is that Mr. Steele? I'm not too sure there. Or is it C, Christopher? What do we call Mr. Steele? A lot of people saying Mr. His first name's Mr. Super Deluxe says it's Steve. All right, let's see. I don't know, like Davis, I keep thinking of Justin Davis from Drone Camps RC. Other people saying none of the above. It's Mr. Steele. Someone's saying that it's Jared, right? That's from 661 FPV. I know it's Davis, B, C, Joshua. They're all Joshua to me. Would not have a clue. That's from Drunken Bullet. The correct answer, according to this, because I have no idea. Someone's saying Wingman Jono. Super Deluxe just put his question in as well. We might have to check that out. The correct answer is B. So Steele is his. So is his name Steele Davis? I think that might be his name. Is Steele Davis, but he calls himself Mr. Steele. So Steele is actually his first name. Maybe. I could be wrong though. An amazing pilot on the sticks, does a lot for our community as well, and it's great to see his growth and what he's done with himself and his channel and this hobby. Let me jump over here and see. I think we've got one more question. Let's see. Okay. This one here from Super Deluxe, clicking on this button. So if I go to screen share, this one from Super Deluxe, the legend. How many FPV legends have a video premiere tonight? Answer A, what is an FPV? Answer B, the one and only FPV legend Super Deluxe. Or C, what is a premiere? Oh, I've scrolled down too far. You can see that it's not going to be A. What is the answer? Who's got let's see. I've just said yes to Captain Kirk's little stream note just there. Which one of these? How many legends have a premiere? The answer is, see people saying C. The answer is B. So there you go. Super Deluxe has a stream coming up in just a little bit. Definitely post that in the share your vids part here on Discord. We can go check that out as well. Super Deluxe, you absolute legends. All right. People saying thumbs up, everyone. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That was drone trivia. And now it is time. We're going to move on. Let's see. Captain Kirk says, I hope all you, he said some word that I can't read correctly, stitches, are ready to hit thumbs up for the stream. Get to it, slackers. We've got 107 people watching, 87 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down. Let's share the love. We're about to do, hopefully you enjoy that trivia. We're about to do some other segments, but also in the description, it helps so much. There is a link. Please make some of your own. This is where we might be getting the UAV Futures patches sent to. You might get it from your entry in here. So please, whenever we do something where you guys make some content or something we use on the stream, this is where I want to get the patches made up for so we can have a bit of a prize. But you bad boys, please go into the comments and make your own questions up. That's what we'd like to see. Chris Fitz says, bingo winner. Yes, yes, I think I got it. All right, Chris Fitz. If you send me an email, my friend, that's what you can do. He's saying, bingo, bingo, send me an email with timestamps. You're going to have to wait till this stream finishes, but I understand, Chris, that if you have first dibs, right? So I know it's hard to timestamp an actual live stream, but go through. Oh, already done. Okay, let's see. And Captain Kirk's sent through a $10 donation. He's saying, "Sup, my dude." So thank you very much, Captain Kirk. We're going to give Charlie a little snack as well. We're going to do some UAV pooches. We'll check those out. We're going to have a look at clip that, and then of course we're going to be doing some giveaways as well. And here you go, Charlie. That's from Captain Kirk, one of the FPV legends himself. Sean Williams, he sent through a super chat as well. He's saying email sent. Okay, so you're going to have to wait. Maybe if Chris, bingo might have already gone off. So the first person that sent me an email based on bingo, that's what it's going to be. So we're going to have to wait and see what's happened. Thank you very much there, Captain Kirk. But also, I'm going to put you guys' names, so Captain Kirk and anybody else who sent through a donation today. We're going to be drawing this in just a little bit. One of you guys is going to be winning this. That is the Emax Hawk 5. That's the Pro version. Let me just put some extra names in here. So, Captain Kirk. And look, some people's names have been doubled up. Look, that's just good luck. If you send through it, yeah, you know what? There we go. Put that in here. And Super Deluxe, thank you very much for that last question on trivia. I've got to say, I do appreciate that. I'm going to click save on this in case that accidentally crashes. And Captain Kirk says, I was watching a security camera on the front porch this morning. Delivery guy went to press the door buzzer and realized what it was, shook his head and just put the drone box down and left. Okay. So you've got an interesting doorbell. Absolutely. Mark's is saying Victoria's in lockdown and I'm in the market for a Whoop under $110. Any suggestions? Yeah, I would say some Mobula 6 would be my recommendation. Order online so you can get yourself a Mobula 6. And David Johnson, hey Stu, your stream cut out twice to me while I was flying in the backyard. Did I miss anything? I don't know, my friend. I'll have to log into my CCTV cameras and find out exactly what parts you missed out, and just let you know what you've missed. Drunken Bullet saying, put my name on list. Drunken Bullet, you're already in here twice, my friend. I can already see your name in here. Chase F says, if we donated last stream, are we in? Yes, absolutely. So I run these ones. If you send through a donation in one of the three, like each week is a different bracket of streams. We have a different prize each week. So there you go. And then I wipe all the names off. We start afresh each week. Let's have a look. We're going to do UAV pooches. We're going to find out. We've got a couple of pooch pictures. That sounds so bad. Right here. All right. So this one, let's have a look here. Jumping over to screen share. Here we go. This bad boy. It says, when my dog is flying. Okay. So this is what Zoran's dog looks like. And when he's asked, can he have a go? Oh, that looks fun, dog. Is that good? Yeah, it's great. Can I have a go? No. All right, so I like it. Nice little meme there. It doubles up as well. Mars Bars or Mars FPV says, here is my UAV pooches. Very fluffy puppy right there with a little diatone. Next to him, I can't tell if it's the 349 or the 369. But yeah, a very, very fast fun quad. That looks like the eSheen version as well with the LEDs on the top. Random Family Man, he's got this. What's he got? An alpaca right here who's saying, hey, let's fly around. That is an Avant 3-inch, an absolute rocket, a little quad. Keep it away from the fence, though. That fence will probably, any wire fence will rip something up, but nice little alpaca we've got right there. Thank you very much for that part of UAV Pooches. Moza131. We have this little pooch. You got to go. This is Charlie too, as well. Oh, mate, these do have names. Sorry. So here we've got Donkey the alpaca, with his drone. This one we've got a little what's his name? Charlie too. So we've got another Charlie dog right there. And with a little, he doesn't look too impressed, though. I don't think he likes that. We've got a super chat coming in from Postman Drone. Says, hey, Stu, do I need to plug the Nazgul 5 into the computer? It comes with an XM Plus receiver or just bind it. I would always plug it into the computer to check. So take the props off, bind it. Then you're going to need to go into Betaflight and make sure that those settings are working. It's your arm switch is on the correct arm switch. Is the channel mapping correct? Those sorts of things. Tina, eat your lasagna. Gosh. So there we go. Bit of a reference. And John, he's got Fred the Bat, which looks like some sort of scary Dracula picture as well. We need some drones in the picture, but we'll make do. So there we go. This dog watching the world outdoors. And of course, this one is from Red Rota. Not with my drone, but I still love her. All right. Playing a bit of pingo, bit of ping pong as well. All right, so here we go. Look at this pooch. What a good dog. Not getting in the way. Just hanging with the boys, having some fun. All right, jumping over here. Thank you very much. I think it might be time for that favorite part of everybody's week. If we can get a couple more, let's see. Once we get over 100 thumbs up, let's do it. We are going to do Clip That, probably the most inappropriate part on UAV Futures live streams. That's if we have a Clip That segment of the week. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, everybody needs friends. This is the video that we're going to be watching. It looks good. This video right here. We need 5 more thumbs up and we get to watch this from the master himself, Kiz Bartlett. Friends with benefits. So everybody needs friends. We're going to be watching this friends with benefits video. I'm a little bit hesitant. People saying, oh, here we go. Oh God, do I even want to press play on this? Woo! And then just after that, we'll do some giveaways as well. We'll do the UAV Futures jackpot giveaway. And then we'll do this giveaway as well for those people who sent through some donations. I've put all your names in a list. But let's see. We're at 98. Let's find out. Kiz is absolutely amazing. That's what people have posted. And Random's got 2 posted as well. We'll check out Random's. You know what? I feel like we're going to save this legend, this absolute madman, for the video. Oh, we need 2 more thumbs up, guys. You want this stream? You trust me. You want to watch this? Hit that thumbs up button. We might save kisses till last because I want to watch randoms as well. Oh God. Stu and his mum get raided. That's from Random Family Man. We're going to watch Random Family Man's, and then we're going to jump over and have a look at Kisses because a lot of people are commenting on this one. They're loving it. So I'm going to say Random Family Man. We're going to play yours first, and then we're going to play Kisses in just a little bit. All right, 101 thumbs up. Let's do it. So see, Trappy Knows All clip that. This one is from Random Family Man. Let me get this all set up. All right, and I should be able to press play, make it full screen, get rid of these ads. Okay, here we go. I've not seen any of these, so screen share. I'm a bit nervous. Can you guys hear it? See, Trappy Nose clip that. Does that sound? Sausages. What is this? Welcome to the...
Who is king of the sausage? I hope that's not for the UAVPOOCHES.
An awful lot of sausage. What have you guys been saying about... What have you been saying to
Stu is king of the sausage.
Stu is king of the sausage.
Stu is king of the sausage. Stu is king of the sausage.
Does it actually say my name there? Let's see. Is he reading that somewhere or is it scrolled past? All right. Random Family Man Trappy, can you please say Stu is king of the sausage?
Of the sausage. I hope that's not for the UAVPOOCHES.
He's gone above and beyond. Ooh, he's invading other streams, asking them that. Thank you very much. All right, the next one, part of clip that, let me just get this ready, is this one as well. Let's find out. Okie dokie. Here we go. Screen share. Stu and Mum get raided. Clip. Can you hear that sound?
This is Officer Bachgrinder.
Good over to TV.
Who's in there?
G'day, Stu from UAVPOOCHES here. And Mumsy Dearest.
Is there anything I need to know about?
Coffee. You did?
Tobacco and marijuana, yep.
Oh, Mum, come on. Awful lot of sausage.
Stuart.
Alrighty.
God, what a
I was a judge. Are you going to help?
what a mashup.
I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to answer questions and be boring.
God. Okay. Whew. Thank you very much for that one there. Getting rated. Thanks very much, Mum. And now, you guys don't want to see kisses, do you? Surely not. I'm actually the anticipation. Let's see. Let me get it ready. Get rid of this garbage on the screen. I wonder if we've got sound. Screen share. All right. Let's have a look. Whew.
Clip that.
Radio, let's do this. The greatest live stream on the internet. Random Family Man want to play with my sausage. That's going to take some serious Googling. Woohoo! Stuart, stop fiddling with it. It does make it go very, very hard. Does this get any bigger? It feels so good. And we've got a big strap-on sausage. Boner. This is the biggest one I could find. It is the perfect size for me. It feels like a weapon.
Clip that.
What? Radio, let's do this. The greatest live stream on the internet. Random Family Man want to play with my sausage. That's going to take some serious Googling. Woohoo! Stuart, stop fiddling with it. It does make it go very, very hard. Does this get any bigger? It feels so good. And we've got a big strap-on sausage. Oh my God. This is the biggest one I could find. It is the perfect size for me. It feels like a weapon. Oh my God. The way that comes together. It feels so good. You go very, very hard. Does this get any bigger? With it. It does make it go very, very hard. Does this get any bigger? It feels so good. And we've got a big strap-on sausage. That bit there. Oh my God. Oh, jeez, Louise. Very good, Kiz. Absolutely. My face hurts from laughing. People saying great work as always. Holy cow, dude, that's hilarious. Jeez, man, this is getting serious sausages. This is worthy. Completely ruined my sleep schedule just to watch the streams. Thank you very much, Kiz. You know what? We might have to start doing where we get a secret video where we can't watch Kiz's before the live stream. So, Kiz, maybe if you don't post them before the live stream or something. All right, that's absolutely amazing because the amount of work that you're putting in there, I would almost say disqualified because it goes for 33 seconds, but it's just too good, too good. So, Kiz, you're allowed to do whatever any work that you need. Let me know. I'm happy to help there. Let's do it. Let's do the UAV Futures jackpot giveaway, and then we're going to be doing a giveaway as well for our people who sent through some donations. But before we do that, I actually am going to very quickly run to the loo. I'll be back in 10 seconds, maybe 15, maybe 20, and then we're going to do this. We're going to be doing our giveaways. I'm going to quickly play some trivia questions for you so it's not totally boring and just silence right here. So let's see, too much soda water. Where are my videos? Let's clip that, clip this. All right, here we go. Here and today, well, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Over here, having some fun. These are 10 FPV trivia questions that are going to put your FPV knowledge to the test. Whether you're an OG pilot that's been in the hobby for years, whether you're a newcomer, I guarantee that there's going to be some questions in here that are going to really stretch your mind and the limits of your FPV knowledge. We're going to go through them. We've got 10 to get through, and there's a little bit of a bonus. I want you to give me a thumbs down on this video if you knew all 10 of these answers, or a thumbs up if you learned something today. So sorry to steal that from JB, but if you learned something, or there's a question in here that you did not know the answer to, let's hit the thumbs up button. We'll find out just how tricky our questions are. Now, we're just about to kick it off. I'm going to say there is also a little link down below to our live streams and where we do trivia questions 3 times a week because we have all our live streams up. And also, if you want to get your trivia question on the show, there is a trivia form. We're doing some giveaways and stuff like that, but put your questions in that trivia form, and then we can read some of these out a little bit as well and share your obscure FPV knowledge with the world. But let's kick it off with number 1. Who were the original? I've got them written down. Who were the original members of Rotor Riot? Was it A, Mr. Steel, Oh My God, Final Glide, and Sharpoo? Was it B, Zoe FPV, Ladrib, Vanover, Cricket FPV, Vortex, and Joshua Bardwell? Or was it C, Ladrib, Stinger Swarm, Bot Grinder, Little Stella Fox, and Mr. Steel? And the correct answer was, drum roll, if I had it, maybe I can do a little drum roll symbol, see? There goes that. The answer is A. So Mr. Steel, Oh My God, Final Glide, Oz, and Sharpoo, they were the original members of Rotor Riot, been around for a long time, and it's kind of a bit of a shame to see that none of those pilots are in there anymore, but they are all doing their own stuff on YouTube. So I'm going to link some of their channels down below as well. Very, very cool dudes who kind of started the OG Rotor Riot days. Very, very big fans of all those people. All right, here's one. Speaking of you old school pilots, you might know this. How do we go here? Face cam, I'm back. Let's see. Let's do some prizes. Let's do some giveaways. UAV Futures jackpot giveaway. That's up first. I put Charlie outside. He had some food in his bowl. He was very excited to go out there. Let's do it. Let's open up this UAV Futures jackpot giveaway. We have a SIM key, this little micro drone. Put a Velcro strap in there as well. Let me open up this folder. Hey, Stu's back. Yes, I am. Let's see. Live stream entries. Let's go. And making sure I didn't miss anybody's super chats. No, it's all looking good. Honky dory. All right. Scrolling down. We're at entry. Thank you very much, Caleb McCoy, sending through some love as well with those New Zealand dollars 2918. So we need to have a random number generator. I've got Sean's name in the giveaway list. We've got Kaylin's name in here. That's not for this one. We're drawing that in just a moment. This is a separate prize we'll be drawing for you guys. This one is the random jackpot giveaway. So let's see. 2918 random. Go to screen share, which is here. All right. Let's see. And Todd is saying, do you wash your hands for 20 seconds for COVID protection? Oh, demonetized. You can't say that word on YouTube. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Whoop. Why doesn't the dog hang around for the stream anymore? That's from Larry. That's because I put the dog out. He had some leftovers in his bowl, so we heard his bowl, some scraps in there. So he went out. He was very excited to eat them. Wow, 149. That is one of the OG numbers. So that well could be someone who's been in here from the start. Let's go ahead and find out who is that going to be. Let's see. Giveaway entries. Entry number 149. Here we go. Congratulations to this gentleman. If I go here and we snip this. Alrighty-o. That should be all looking good. Congratulations to, if you're here in the chat, Toxic is saying, it's mine, it's all mine, and so it's an evil laugh. Chaos FPV, what's going on, Chaos? Thanks for tuning in. Best stream is just about to end, Chaos. We're just about to do some giveaways, though. Is 149. Congratulations to this person. You just won some stuff, and screen share. Keith Porter. All right. Keith Porter, you have won. So please send me an email. You've got half an hour to send me an email. It's 11:35 my time. I'll give you till 6 past 12 my time to send me an email, which is close to 31 minutes, a little bit less. Yeah, send me an email. You're in the draw to win some stuff. Congratulations. If you are in here, you can win a winner. Chicken dinner. It's a Drunken Bullet saying win a winner. Never give up from Chuck Sauls. And License to Drive says, ooh, getting close to my number. Eric Allen FPV says never. And Dabalot says, is Eachine E301 a good FPV drone? I think that's a really cheap little toy one. So I would say probably... It's probably not going to last you a long time. All right. Moving on, though. It is time. I'm going to put everybody's name in a list. Thank you all those people who sent through some donations. I've been curating your name. We're putting it all in a list. So let's do that now. And then we're going to spin it and find out who is this one winner going to be. If you've sent through, I guess if you are watching this and it is not live and you sent through a donation and you won, don't worry. If I don't have the winner right here that's watching right now, I'm going to hang it on the wall just behind me, or we'll do some things, and I'll put a little icon and your name. We will find out. This is yours. This is definitely going out. You don't need to. It's not on a time limit or anything like that. So this bad boy right here. It's a little bit muddy because Granger crashed it into the mud, but I'm pretty sure it still works. But let's do it. Let's find out. Winner. Chicken dinner. All right. Let's see. Does it only come with one prop? Yes, it does. Let me double check that I'm all caught up. All right, so let's go to the wheel of names. Get everybody's names out of here and paste in the new list. So here is this week's entries. Some people have doubled up. Let's see. Kaboom. All right. We've got some names in here. Let's see. But it's an autograph prop. Oh, and Chaos FPV, you just sent through your donation as well. I can see that coming through just before I click spin. I'm going to add your name in here. Chaos. Spelled it incorrectly. Chaos FPV. All right. So you are there as well on the list now. We've got a bunch of people. We're going to spin it and find out who is the winner going to be. Game of Drones says you forgot mine last time. No, Game of Drones, I'm pretty sure yours is right up the top somewhere. somewhere as well. And who did we get through there? Oh, that's Chaos's one. I'm going to put Game of Drones in here as well because I did forget his last time. So he gets an extra entry. Game of Drones. All right. All looking good. And let's see. Just skip the giveaways. Let's do some pinball. That's from Chris right there as well. All right. Screen share. It's not always about quantity if it's a really good prop. All right, screen share, this bad boy. Who is it going to be? Winner, chicken dinner. Who is going to win? Let's see. Good luck, everyone. I'm a bit nervous. Do you want me to press this button? Ooh, test pilot Tim. Yeah, all right, test pilot Tim. I'm going to, just because your entry just came through. You just scraped in here. Even though he's testing an electric car for your wife. Okay, let's do this. We're spinning this. 3, 2, 1, spin. Who's going to win? All right, congratulations, Gunner351. You have won, my friend. There you go. Oh, crazy stuff. It's not annoying. There's heaps of names above this as well. So there you go. Gunner351, you absolute madman. I'm going to have to talk to you because I've actually got you on Discord. Some other people saying, woo! Nice, Gunner. Congrats. An absolute legend on Discord as well. Jumping over here. And I know because you live close, I'm sure we can figure some stuff out. Jumping over here to my face cam. All right. So, look, hopefully you guys have enjoyed that. That is the end of the FPV mix. We've been streaming for 100 minutes. I want to say thanks to everybody who tuned in. I am going to check my email later today if you sent me through anything like that. So that should be, expect a reply. Probably, I don't even know if it will be today because this is when I feel like my weekend starts. I've got some stuff to take care of as well. Non-drone related stuff I've got to go and do in a little bit. And then I'm going to be chilling out probably this afternoon because it means I don't have to get up early to do the stream tomorrow. And then we'll just have to see what happens. Then I'm going to be working on some videos tomorrow as well. But yeah, expect my reply sometime soon. If you sent me through and you're a bingo winner, I'll reply to the first bingo winner. So that sort of stuff. Drung a bullet as well saying, put my name on the list. JFPV is saying my name wasn't there. Let me double check that. Jay, you might be right, actually. All right, so I'm sorry, JFPV. I'll tell you what, right now I'm going to save this. This is JFPV. Look at this. I've made it so. This is my new form. Jay, I hope you can forgive me, my friend. Clicking this one. This is the screen share button. And we have, I've got 2 entries in there for you for next week. So straight off the bat, you've got double entries in there for next week. So I hope you can forgive me for that one. Wow, Stu, you never put my name. It's in there now. Look, and I'll click save. File, save. All right. Drunga Bullet says respin for Jay. Okay. Oh, let's see. FPV Army, stronger than ever. Oh, that's from Super Deluxe as well. His stream starts his premiere is in 19 minutes. Let's see. I'm a bit worried. Jay's going to be very upset at me. I do feel very bad. I'm so sad. Jay wins. That's from Chuck Sells. Let's show some love for Jay as well. And Jay, I'll tell you what, if you do win, I'll throw in an extra prize in for you as well. So we're going to be spinning it next week. It's in there twice. But especially if Jay wins, I'll put something personalized, something special as well in there for you because I do feel bad, my friend. Okay. Other than that, I think it's subscribe for more FPV related content. I love you guys. And I will see you all in a couple of days' time. There might be some videos here as well. Kiz, I've got to email you. I have seen your email you sent me. Just had some other stuff I've been working on. People also, these videos take forever to do the live ones, like that yesterday's trivia video for 12 minutes or whatever it was. Took about 6 hours worth of editing to put all that stuff together like that. So anyway, other than that, subscribe for more FPV related content. What I am going to do is say, Super Deluxe, do you have, because you've been an absolute nutter this stream, if I don't say myself, and share your vids here. Let's see if we can find this. And we're going to go check out your Premiere. Super Deluxe, Super Deluxe, Super Deluxe. Scrolling down. Here it is. Tanks on the beach. Is that what we're about to, is that what I'm going to load up and get ready? All right, premieres in 15 minutes. So that's this bad boy. I'm going to say, let's go over here. Share some love for this legend. I've just posted a link because I'm out of here, but he is streaming in 15, not streaming, it's a premiere in 15 minutes. We can go over there, hang out, have some fun as well. Check it out. Screen share. This is where we're going to end the stream on this bit here. Other than that, subscribe for more FPV related content. And as always, happy flying. Let's go hang out in Super Deluxe's stream as well. So I'm going to go there. And I will see you over there. Other than that, subscribe for more FPV related content. And as always, happy flying. All right, let's click on this button. Oh, Pooch is gone right now. So it's just going to be a bit of Charlie's. Nope, that's not the wrong one. That's one of the default things that came with it. I don't even know where I'm meant to click here. Dog cam? What's going on here? Nope. Stream finished. That's the one that we're after. This bad boy. All right. Catches, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you guys later. Sean, you nutter. Oh gosh, I just saw that come through.